Hey everybody, this is Dan for GemmyD on Cars. This is a Monday night. I'm watching Monday Night Football. If you're new to the channel, you should hit that subscribe button. If you are not new, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about a car that was released officially last night from Ford, and I think they're making a huge mistake by using the Mustang name. It is called the Mustang Mach-E. We're going to talk about why I think this car is a mistake, and I just don't understand a few things about it, so let's get right into it. Alright, so this is the car right here. This is the Mustang Mach-E. This is Ford's first all-electric SUV, and I really think it is a mistake that they've named it the Mustang Mach-E. They're sort of, spitting on the grave of every car that's been called a Mustang. This is not a Mustang. We all know that a Mustang has been a two-door coupe that's been around since the 60s and, has always stood for a, affordable performance car, and this is not that. This is an electric car. We all know that electric cars are the future for, the car industry, but this, I just don't understand why it needs to be called a Mustang Mach-E. They say it's Mustang inspired, but I don't understand why they can't just call it a Mach-E. Now, they get the Mach from some of the fastest Mustangs have been called Mach 1, but it's called Mach-E because of electric, which I think is kind of an okay name, but I just don't understand why it needs to be Mustang inspired. I think they could have even done like the three taillights and just called it a thing. The front of this car right here looks like a Ford Edge anyway. So I don't understand. I don't understand why they need to call it a Mustang. It's like taking a shit all over a name that you've built before. Like, I saw a few comments today that said when Porsche decided to make an SUV, they didn't call it the 911 Cayenne. They just made it its own thing. It's called the Cayenne. It's just, I don't get it. The other interesting comment I read said that if they only would have had okay, Ford did the Ford F-150 Lightning back in the 90s and early 2000s. They could have named this like the Lightning. That's a sweet name. I don't get it. So let's talk about the styling a little bit first. Now, this is the front. Now, this is the one grille option that sort of looks like a fake grille. There's plenty of other pictures below about it, but I think it doesn't. It just looks like an anonymous crossover. Here's the back, which I like. I like this, I guess. I mean, if it's going to be Mustang inspired, the Mustangs have always had the three taillights or a version of that, so that's fine. But this is supposed to be an electric car with different trims. Yeah, there's the grille. It's not like a grille, but I don't know. Like Chevy did a thing with the Bolt and the Volt where it's like their own thing and has electric type name, but I don't know. I'm not impressed with this car for many reasons. I've never been a Ford guy and I never will be, but it's just for a car company that has such, name recognition in the United States, I'm a little baffled by what they did. I like this blue color. This is sort of like the fake grille, and I think these shutters actually open, but I don't know. 2 drivetrain options, 300 miles of range, hopefully. Now here's the inside. Now this screen, obviously they're doing a take on the Tesla Model 3. I think the screen is like, it's too big, okay? The Tesla screen is more landscape oriented. This is just straight up and down. Now, I do like what they've done here with the display here that Tesla does not have. I sort of wish they had something like that. But it's just, I don't know how I feel about this car. I don't know if it's going to sell well or not. I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, there's a bunch of performance trim. There's GT. Now, the GT Performance is targeting a 0 to 60 time of 3.5, which is awesome. That's super fast, which has an estimated 459 horsepower and 612 foot-pounds of torque. So, I don't know. There's another shot of the interior. It's just, I don't know. I feel like everybody's copying like Tesla. I mean, they clearly have this screen here because of a Tesla and this dash here because of a Tesla. Why can't you just do something on your own and come up with something as opposed to reacting to what they do? I don't know. Now, one thing that was funny, Here's a bunch of pictures here. Now, Car and Driver did a scathing review of this car. It says, "Sorry, Boomer, your Ford Mustang is now an electric shopping cart." Ford didn't have to call its electrified Mach-E SUV a Mustang, but it did, and the world is a little sadder place because of it. Now, I want to read one quote from this article that really stood out to me. Okay. Let's see. Okay. "As a Detroiter, the thought of seeing a Mach-E pull to a stop next to a 1969 Boss 302 on Woodward Avenue in Michigan is an affront to everything pure and dear. To those who care, it just hurts. What exactly are we supposed to make of the Mach-E's sounds tuned for an authentic all-electric experience, which Ford touts in the EV press release?" So, let's say you're somebody who currently owns a Mustang Shelby GT350, which that car is amazing. It sounds great. The performance is great. It's almost the best Mustang available. If you see this car roll up to it and it has the Mustang name on the back, what are you going to do? You're going to rev your engine and scoff and do this sort of face. I don't know. I think that the size is sort of small-ish too. It's not like bigger. Like I think it's like smaller than a Ford Escape. So I don't know. Yeah, here's what they talked about the Porsche. Where is that? Yeah, at least when Porsche introduced the first SUV, the Cayenne, it had the decency not to call it a 911 derivative. It was its own thing with Porsche styling that would be what a Porsche SUV would look like if they did an SUV, which that's what they did. But I don't know, since Ford decided to get rid of their sedan lineup, I know this is the logical next step because everybody wants an electric car, but I don't know. I'm not impressed, and I think they dropped the ball naming it a Mustang. I don't know. It just looks like an anonymous Ford generic hatchback. People were saying also that just like the Blazer, like Chevy did not have to use the Blazer name, and they really shouldn't have because they already have a car named the Equinox. But I don't know. So let me know what you guys think of this car. It's not good on my end. I'm not a Ford hater. I just think they're taking a bold move calling this a Mustang when it is not a Mustang at all. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think of this car? Do you think it's going to be a hit for Ford? Do you think they should have used the Mustang name or not? I really don't think they should have. So leave me a comment below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at GemmyD on Cars. I got a lot of cool stuff on there. So I'll see you in the next one. See ya.